Well, in case you haven't heard, the excruciating strike for both Boeing and its workers has finally ended. In early November, both sides reached a compromise, and as such, work at Boeing's factories on the West Coast is expected to gradually return to normal. But there's a lot of cleanup to be done in the wake of the debilitating industrial action, and a long list of priorities await Boeing as it carefully looks to rebuild its business. We take a look at where Boeing goes from here for today's video. Boeing's management must have breathed a huge sigh of relief when the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers accepted the company's fourth formal offer. It promises a 38% wage increase, which, after compounding, will reach 43.65% over 4 years. The new agreement also includes a $12,000 ratification bonus and other benefits, including a long-term disability plan, improvements to the short-term plan, and healthcare cost containment. The strike was draining for Boeing and the workers alike, and its resolution is indeed a step in the right direction. Workers are expected to return to factories by November 12th at the latest. As such, Boeing can expect to restart the production of some of its most in-demand planes, such as the 737 MAX. However, the plane maker has a mountain to climb as it picks up the pieces and tries to rebuild its business, finances, and reputation, all of which have suffered massive blows in this particularly difficult year. Boeing's most urgent priority is to get its derailed aircraft production process back on track. The factories in Renton and Everett, Washington produce some of Boeing's best-selling planes, such as the 737 MAX, the 777, and the 767. Airlines and their CEOs have been quite patient over the last few years as they tweaked their fleet and network strategies owing to delivery delays by Boeing, and the latest strike only added to the problem. However, bringing production up to speed will not happen overnight. Boeing CEO Kelly Ortberg has said that it might take, quote, a couple of weeks for production to reach pre-strike levels, simply because some workers might require retraining. While the FAA has capped Boeing's 737 MAX production at 38 a month, it'll take some time before it hits that target and even longer to achieve its longer-term goal of hitting 50 planes a month. The massive work disruption caused by the strike, coupled with rising debt, put Boeing in a precarious financial position. Credit rating agencies were closely observing the company's developments, and Boeing was at serious risk of seeing its position slip in the market to new lows, resulting in higher borrowing costs for the company. Gautam Mukunda, lecturer at the Yale School of Management, reflecting on Boeing's position, said that the company has been, quote, squeezing every stakeholder, squeezing every employee, every supplier to the point of failure in order to maximize their short-term financial performance. That is bad enough if you run a clothing company. It is unacceptable when you're building the most complex, mass-produced machines human beings have ever built. Indeed, Boeing is expected to bleed money for some more time before it can contain its losses and come back to profitability. Much of it also depends on timely jet deliveries, where any aircraft manufacturer generates most of its revenue. But perhaps one of the biggest challenges, and one that precedes the recent strike, is to build a new working culture at the company. Confidence in the company has diminished in the last few years, with several quality issues and poor management decisions. With a relatively new CEO in charge, the company must get on with aircraft production and find ways to keep its finances in order, but it also needs to do so in a way that rebuilds its lost brand value and trust and restores a sense of pride for its workers. Hopefully, the recently concluded strike will help Boeing turn the page on its troubled past and build a new future. Do you think the conclusion of this strike marks a new positive chapter for the company? Or is it too soon to call? Let us know your thoughts by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.